Back now at Oriole Park. Getting the nod in this one, Todd Anderson. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Mauricio Dubon. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Slice to right.
Everything came together for him. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
So here's Wade now. Enters this one with the 7th best average in the American League. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. Fouled off left side. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Big time power. He's 3rd in the AL in home runs. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second for 1. Out. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Batting good. The left fielder, Tyler.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. O'Neill went deep in his most recent game. Hit hard on the ground to short. They get the force. Inning over. And the Orioles leave 1. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Baltimore, we head to the bottom of the 2nd. Here's Adley Rutschman. Anderson back to work.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Now the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Not close with that one. And that is ball 1. And downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Out to short. Zips it across, and quickly 1 away in the 2nd. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Polanco working through some struggles lately. And ball 1.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one lifted in the air center field. McCarthy makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Heston.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Orioles, Heston Kjerstad.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Just missed. Ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. That one missing inside. And it's fouled away. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now Jordan Westburg. Let's see what the former World Series MVP can do with this at bat, Chris. Westburg launched a homer in his most recent game. Kjerstad off of first with 2 away.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Runner on the move. That's a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
This is Dylan Carlson.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. High fly ball out towards left field. Back there. And out of here. His 7th home run of the season. And it ties it up. It's 3-3.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So the lineup flips over. Mauricio Dubon, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. There's a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they get 3 and draw even. We played 2 full, all tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. The pitch. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Swing and a miss.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Got him looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And now Gunnar Henderson. The shortstop takes the ball. Henderson with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
And a strike. Tied up here in the early going. That one in there across the letters.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
One down, base is empty. Outside low. Now 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1. O'Neill, a former Gold Glove winner, 31 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2013. And now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2 down, nobody on.
Outside, that's a ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Hard hit left side. Slings it across, and O'Neill is retired. And the Orioles set down in order. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Score remains tied at 3. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Ball 1 there.
1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2. And it skips into dirt.
Three and 2.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Trout makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Polanco stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. In the air, out towards left center. That's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 13.
Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses. Strike 1. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still trail it here, 4-3. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. Anderson back to work. Line drive, base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
No outs. Runner at first. Dylan Carlson, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered in this game. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And he deals.
Ball that's outside.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
On the ground to third. Boots it. Gets off a throw. The throw is late, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
First and second, no outs. Mauricio Dubon will hit next. 1 for 2. That's in there. 0-1. Westburg on second. Carlson at first with no outs. Fought off foul. Oh, 2 now. Next offering misses down and away.
Nope,
just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that one is in for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Anderson checks the runner. Westberg back on a dive. Two on, 1 out. And that one fouled off. Off the mark there. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tying run in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. Liner snagged at first. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. Still down a run. It's 4-3. And we're back. Bottom of the inning and into the box for Baltimore. Gunnar Henderson.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Ripped to short. Zips it to first. 1 away. Bottom of the 6th.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
And here is Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball for a strike. Hard hit to third. Rojas throws on to first. And that quickly 2 away.
The catcher, number 35, Adley.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Adley Rutschman. Rutschman, a former All-Star. 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. In the air, right field.
I got it.
Trout makes the catch, and that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. David Bednar.
50th time he's come into a game this year. He's been relied on out of the pen quite a bit.
Anderson turned in a quality start over 6 innings of work.
He'll want to do better in his next outing, but there's some positive takeaways here, even if they couldn't come up with the win. Plenty to go over from this start.
6-5 the final here today as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
You